Hello friends. In this video, I'll explain why your ex-girlfriend or ex-wife will eventually regret leaving you, and you won't need to make any effort for this to happen. Many of you often ask why women come back after 6 months, a year, or even 5 years, asking to start over, saying they love you again. This happens even when, at the moment of the breakup, they showed total indifference, anger, or even hatred. I'll outline the most common scenarios to help you understand why this happens. Scenario 1. She leaves for another man. She lost interest in you and found someone else. She jumps from one relationship to another without going through the necessary stages of a relationship's natural progression. Initially, things may seem great, but over time, problems will arise. The new guy might lose interest once the challenge is over, or he might not be as invested in the relationship as she hoped. Eventually, she might realize that the new relationship isn't as perfect as she thought and start to think about the good times she had with you. Scenario 2. Idealizing the past. Let's say she finds her perfect person and everything seems great at first. Over time, as the honeymoon phase fades, reality sets in. Every relationship has its challenges, and as problems start to appear, she will inevitably compare her new partner with you. Her mind will highlight your positive traits, making her think that perhaps you weren't that bad after all. This idealization of the past is natural and happens to everyone. Scenario 3. Seeing you move on after the breakup. If you stop suffering and start living a great life, it will affect her. If you find new relationships and seem happy, it will bother her. She might initially hold back from contacting you, fearing rejection, but as time goes by, she might reach out, feeling nostalgic and curious about your life without her. Scenario 4. Unmet expectations. If she left you thinking she could achieve more or find someone better, and those expectations are not met, she will start to regret her decision. She might have believed she deserved more attention or a better life, but reality often doesn't match our expectations. Over time, she might realize that the life she had with you wasn't as bad as she thought and might start to miss it. Scenario 5. Life's hard knocks. Life has a way of teaching hard lessons. If she gets treated poorly or faces difficult situations after leaving you, she will start to regret her decision. Maybe she fell for someone who ended up treating her badly, and this makes her appreciate what she had with you. In these moments, she will remember the stability and care you provided. Scenario 6. Your personal growth. Another scenario is when you genuinely improve yourself over a significant period, a year or more. If she sees that you've moved on and improved your life, she might feel regret. However, this only works if your changes are genuine and for yourself, not as a strategy to win her back. Even if you don't actively try to get her back, the chances of her regretting leaving you are quite high, as long as you avoid making obvious mistakes. If she starts reaching out after some time, asking how you're doing, needing help, or liking your social media posts, this is not a coincidence. You have the opportunity to turn the tables if you handle it correctly. If you don't know how to respond, it's often better not to engage at all. If she did something significant to end the relationship, any dialogue should only happen after an apology from her. Hit the like button and stay tuned for the next video.